May I remind you that trading is risky and not suitable for everyone. Your past performance, good or bad, is not necessarily indicative of future results. Please stay small, stay humble, focus on the long term, and never risk money you cannot afford to lose. Welcome to QuantBox Daily. Today's Monday, February 20th. Last week of the month, pretty much, right? I mean, we're close. So welcome to QuantBox Daily. What is QuantBox? QuantBox is your global macroeconomic quant in a box. It's a fundamental tool that gives you everything you need for a fundamental bias, which you can then use and apply with your technicals to give you an edge in the market. It's just a $7.90 for 1 week trial, and I definitely recommend you add this to your trading tools. It's an amazing tool. You've got market heat map, you've got score chart summary, which basically gives you everything you need to know about the fundamental analysis of a currency pair. Look at that beautiful list. Whole bunch of neutrals going on at the moment. Some strong sells down here, some strong buys up here. Very nice. Market heat map's very useful in terms of giving you all the bullish pairs and bearish pairs for the previous session. However, what we're currently doing is we're going through currency pairs. Excuse me, just to see if anything has stopped ranging. As you can see, here's Aussie USD. We're starting with this, and we're waiting for price to break out of the range. Now, on Friday, what I said was wait for price to close down here, wait for price to return back to the bottom of the range, and then we sell. Of course, that didn't happen. We're back inside the range. Okay, that's fine. Let's leave that alone then. Euro USD. We're still inside the range. Okay, now the reason why I'm not buying any of these is because on QuantBox, you can clearly see, if we go to our dollar pairs over here, you got euro dollar, strong sell, pound dollar, strong sell, USD CAD is a strong buy, Aussie USD is a strong sell, and Kiwi USD is a strong sell. All strong sells. However, the problem is I can't sell down here at the bottom of the range. And Aussie USD, I can't sell down here. I'm at the bottom of the range. So we got to leave those alone. Pound dollar, currently also bottom of the range. Can't sell here. And Kiwi dollar, can't sell here. Also bottom of the range. Okay. And then USD CAD, can't buy here. Top of the range. Unfortunate. All right. So moving on to our yen pairs. Our USD ZAR. How's USD ZAR looking? Okay, so if you took profit, last week we spoke about buying at this level here, or this level here, or this level here. So 2 trades. If you took profit at the R2, let's have a look at the R2 and see if we got any kind of indication of a lower high. Okay, not yet. So in this situation here, either you took profit at the R2, because that's a good place to take profit, and you're out of position when you bought. Well, not really. That's in position over there. You still haven't got a lower high. So this is still technically bullish. Okay, but very much out of position right now for a buy. Currently above profit-taking zones. So what you're looking for is you're looking for indications. Let's look at our USD ZAR. On our cross currencies, USD ZAR coming through with an indication of strong buy. Okay, I wouldn't buy here. Completely out of position above profit-taking zones and in a sell zone. So I'll leave that alone if I was you. Okay. You could be looking for counter trend trades. Let's look at our yen pairs. So yen pairs, you can see Aussie yen still behaving like a little rat bastard. Ranging down here, ranging up here. Not really interested in looking at what's going on. Now, we spoke last week about yen pairs coming off profit-taking zones and potentially looking forward to opportunity to sell them. And you never got the lower high you were looking for, so you didn't do anything with them. Okay. You just continue to watch them. Let's look at our yen pairs over here. So yen pairs coming through, Aussie yen coming through with a signal of neutral. That makes sense. CAD yen coming through the signal of neutral. Euro yen coming through a signal of strong sell. We'll look at that in a moment. Pound yen coming through the signal of neutral. And Kiwi yen neutral as well. Okay. So here's your Aussie yen. You can see definitely neutral. Let's put a new range over here, shall we? Let's do that. Let's get rid of this one. Pop that over there. All right, cool. Let's look at our CAD yen. Also neutral. Euro yen. You can see now ranging up there. In position for a sell. Confluence of weekly M3, monthly R1. If you're looking for bearishness, you're looking for lower high. Okay. You can see that price comes down. This over here is an indication of the fact that price comes up. Hit the 21 EMA, makes a higher low. So this is no longer bearish. Currently sideways. You want to leave that alone. Keep an eye on it though throughout the day. In terms of pound yen, also currently ranging. Okay. How much you can do with that. Wait for that to break. And then Kiwi yen also, you can see they're currently sideways again. Let's just put this in a range like that. Okay, so not much activity on those pairs. Let's take a look at our Swissies. So Swissies, let's take a look at our cross pairs. So Euro Swissy coming through the bias of sell. Pound Swissy, a bias of strong sell. Aussie Swissy, sell. And then CAD Swissy, sell. Where's our Kiwi Swissy? Kiwi Swissy over here. Kiwi Swissy, sell. So all the Swiss franc pairs are sell. Unfortunately, right now, not in position for a sell. You are currently at resistance for the 4 o'clock candles. What you could do is you could take a look at that. You are at a profit-taking zone. So you could be looking for a lower low, lower high on your M15 time frame for Aussie Swissy. For your CAD Swissy, you're currently in a range. Just leave that one alone. For your Euro Swissy, you're currently in a range. Bottom of the range, I'd leave that alone as well. Then your Pound Swissy, also bottom of the range, leave that alone. Kiwi Swissy, you're coming down to a profit-taking zone, not a great place to sell. However, if you get a pull back to the bottom of the range, not a bad opportunity to do something with. Okay. Groovy. Moving on. Okay, Euro Pound. Also doing some really weird ranging stuff. We'll leave that alone. Price action doesn't make sense. Leave it alone. Pound Aussie, still stuck in a range. Pound CAD, still stuck in a range. Pound Kiwi, still stuck in a range. You are carrying the weekly M3. If you're looking for a sell, let's look at Pound Kiwi. Over here, Pound Kiwi. You've got a bias of neutral. Okay. Looking for a sell with weekly M3, looking for a lower low, lower high. Okay. Euro Aussie, currently in a range. Euro CAD, currently in a range. Euro Kiwi, currently the weekly at a monthly profit-taking zone. Weekly, confluence M3. If you're looking for a sell here, looking for a lower low, lower high. Okay. Right. So there's like what, maybe 2 or 3 pairs that you're looking at, you're paying attention to at the moment. So here is your Euro ZAR. We bought this last week over there, and you would have taken profit at the profit-taking zone. Notice how price came down, came up close top of the range. That would have been a definite sell, or at least a profit-taking. Okay, you haven't had a lower low, lower high, so technically still bullish, but a good place to get out of the trade over there at the S2, sorry, the R2, and right now currently sideways. Okay, Aussie CAD currently sideways, and then Aussie Kiwi currently bullish. You're coming up to weekly profit-taking zone. You're paying attention to what happens when price gets up there in terms of low lows and lower highs. And then Kiwi CAD sideways, bottom of the range. Kiwi CAD bias is neutral. Okay, cool. So you've broken out of the range, and you currently at a 4-hour 21 EMA. So what you're going to do over here is, if you're going to trade this down to the profit-taking zone for the week, you're looking on the M15 time frame for a lower low, lower high. Okay, so there's a few pairs that you're paying attention to. Put those pairs, the ones that I've spoken about in this, put them on a watch list, and then just look at those M15 time frames and look for an indication of bullishness or bearishness in terms of what you're paying attention to and looking for. And remember, jump into your QuantBox. If you're not sure what the bias is, just check out the bias over here. I'm not really using the market heat map right now because of the number of pairs that are currently consolidating. Once we start getting some moves, I'll jump back into market heat map and start using that effectively. Until then, stay patient, stay disciplined, stay liquid, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, my friends. Bye-bye.